2, 3, and we are live.
There we are.
We have 13 people.
Boom. Well, thanks, Rich.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Zaxxon. Hi, Brian.
Hi to everybody Bill saying hi to.
Yep.
Hi, Scooter. Hi, Zaxxon. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kevin.
Ditto
Hi,
for
Michael Farley.
Yeah.
Ditto for Richie.
Hi, Granger. Our ad.
Wow, they changed my StreamYard. It looks different. Figure out why.
I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. Legend don't work no more.
What's wrong with the Legend?
It's not charging anymore.
Oh. Hope it's under warranty.
Yep.
If it is, just
I hope I don't have that problem.
They'll take care of it.
Me neither.
I got enough machines that if one dies, I got another.
Hi, Mark, Snow Detectors. Yeah, I got enough. If one breaks, I got another one.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Tom. Hey, Greg. Hey, Brian. What's up, Mr. Higgles?
Hey, Tom Pingery.
Welcome. Well, I'll tell you what, I've only used it a couple times. I got that Simplex Light, but I really love that little detector. It's lightweight.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
Hi, Grandma
Hey,
Kelly.
Grandma.
You're right. We are the most handsome men on Tuesday night.
Hi, Jim.
I'm not going to argue.
But,
Oops. Yep. Richie, I got my backup.
Hello.
My little pancake. I'm all set.
Let's see.
Your little pancake.
You got my backup.
Yep, my pancake metal detector.
I remember.
There we are.
You ever see that kid that when I won that one, you gave it to him?
No. Nope.
If all else fails, we're going analog, baby.
There we go.
We're going Bliss Tool.
Hi, Mystic. Hey, nothing wrong with analog.
Oh, hell no.
Hi, Rick.
Rick.
We must have an Angie raid going on. Thank you.
Hey, what's up,
How
MT?
many?
Thank you, Grandma Kelly.
I got a question. How many out there would have a clue or even know how to use an analog machine?
Not right off the bat. No, I wouldn't.
No. I mean, I had a lot of analog machines over the years. So.
Hey, Georgianne. Saxon.
The analog machine is like you got to put the picture of what you're hearing in your mind.
Right, yeah.
You don't have a number to look at. You don't have any depth or anything. You just got to kind of.
What's up, Dan?
Now, the one thing that gets me is these new detectors being digital. They have a tone break, yeah, but not like the analog. With the analog, you could tell by the tone break going over something. Yeah, people go, it's the same tone. I go, no, it's not. You got to listen really close. I go, you can tell a bottle cap from a coin because of the way the tone break is on it.
I learned how to read tones with my analog machines. Mm-hmm. I learned that when the tone is spitting at you, it's telling you there's some iron involved in this target.
Yeah. Hi, Carrie. Yeah.
Hey.
I look at it this way. You know, people are finding good stuff now, but look at how much good stuff people found with analog machines in the past.
David said his old pulse induction was tone only.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
Yeah, the VU meters on things are worthless. So, hi, Angie.
Yeah. I love those things. They just go shoop.
Yeah, zip, bang. Usually peg them and they don't, you know.
That's too far back to analog.
You know, it's like, why bother? I did have one analog machine was kind of cool. It looked like a bounty hunter fast tracker, but it had a light right in the center. So when you're dead center with the coil over the target, it would light up so you knew it was right under the center of the
That's cool.
coil. And then it had lights for like iron, lead, aluminum, you know, a different light would come up. And it was
like it was really that good.
Huh? It was actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Usually foil and all that stuff fell under aluminum. So
Oh, you know, I did have an analog machine. It was the Harbor Freight 9 function. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
those were
remember
great
that now.
coin shooters. I love
I
those.
loved
things.
it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
stupid. I gave it to my neighbor.
Apparently, they got rid of that for a while, and people complained, so they brought it back.
I mean,
I had
for
a
60
D-Tech Vista Gold, which was an excellent analog machine. I got the Bliss tool. And I had a Tesoro. Well, I still have a Tesoro over in the corner over there.
Which one you got?
Chabola?
Cibola?
Chabola? Yeah.
Yeah, good machine.
I'd love to pick up one of those just to have, try it.
Good luck. Those things are going for more than they were new if they're in good
Yeah, I
shape.
know.
People
They're hard to
want them.
find too.
I bought one of the last new ones that were out there.
There you go. I was thinking about it, and I should have done it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get the Vaquero, the next. It looks like the Cibola, but it's got a manual ground balance, which, like out here would work well. Back in California, it wouldn't matter because the
Dan.
difference is that manual ground balance get lots more depth. But in California, if you can dig more than 6 inches, you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny boy.
Hi, Dina.
Hi, Dina.
We got 27.
27 watching, Bill. You're doing pretty good.
Well, I know I put in there membership night, which tonight, hopefully Rob will show up because another knife's going up for some lucky person.
Oh, make yourself big, Bo, so we can see it better. Thanks, bud. Hey, Brian. What's up, Dan?
For tonight's members in the race, this really nice set, lighter and knife, Native American.
That's a Zippo. That's a good lighter.
Case. So
nice little unit.
Yeah. Hey, Zach. Just ship it to me now, Bill. We know I'm going to win.
You could. Whoa, what's wrong?
It'd be rigged if you did.
Always accent.
Somebody was saying, hope things get better.
Oh, metal detected mermaid coming up, huh? Thanks, Andy.
You're right, Danny. Oh, thank you, Angie.
I think Anna's ready for the link, Bill.
Okay.
No, we all got to behave.
Do I have to?
No.
I'm just trying to figure out why my StreamYard is bigger than normal.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
I didn't change anything in
It's not a bad thing, Bill.
Oh, there she is.
Hi, Anna.
No, you do not have to behave. Don't be silly.
Hey, Anna.
That's good because I probably won't.
Hey,
Okay,
nice video.
Sorry, if there was an echo, I just muted my sound on the live stream.
Oh, no problem. So did you get out and detect today?
No, I went into the city, but I wasn't able to spend the night. I have a situation here that's challenging. But I think, because I know that Garrett's not that great on the beach, so I think I'm going to take it to a waterfall that I have permission to go to as long as I go early before the tourist boats start to come in. So I think I'm going to do that either tomorrow morning or Friday morning.
Yeah. The Garrett doesn't like salt water.
Yeah, and this place, because it's our dry season, it's really, really dry. I mean, even in the rainy season, they've got the pool built so that it's only, maybe chest high, really close to the waterfall. But right now, I think it's going to be about hip to waist. So I should be able to find some stuff. It's never been detected ever.
Oh, nice.
Do a lot of tourists visit there?
What?
Is there a lot of tourists that visit that waterfall?
Yes, a whole lot. And they're not the tourists that I usually deal with. These are the guys and gals that go on the big party boat and they're drinking and they get ferried they get ferried to the waterfall for their photo op, and then they get ferried out. So they're all wearing their, their stuff.
Yep.
Well, if you happen to find a Rolex, I lost it about 2 years ago. I'll give you my address.
I will keep
I-
that in mind for you.
I lost a 24 karat ring with a nice ruby in it last year too.
Hi, Yodi.
I'll
Cody.
just assume all great finds are lost by you guys. How
You'll
about that?
probably find
Yep.
cameras, iPhones, rings.
Well, it's a small area. It's the whole pool is probably, gosh,
Hey, Vic.
maybe
Mary.
20 meters square, roughly. It's not a big area, but it's a party spot, and there's got to be something there.
Oh, heck
I mean,
yeah.
it'll only
yeah.
be my second time using the Garrett AT Pro. So if I don't find very much, I'm going to assume the fault is mine just because I don't know the detector very well. But
The AT Pro is a pretty good machine in the water.
that's what I understand. Yeah. And I enjoyed using it. And because I'll be there before it's even open and before all the people are there, I can really just take my time and do my own thing. And it's not like it's a one-shot deal. They'll let me come back. So
Nice.
you get
A blast from the past. If you look up AT Pro tips and tricks, the #1 video you'll find is from this guy right here, from back in 2012.
awesome. Okay.
I've got I don't know how many views, 750,000 views on that video or something like that.
I think Rich was like 13 when he made that video.
Yeah.
I'm just now catching up or starting to read the chat. Sorry if I've ignored you guys. Yes, Scott McClory, I will bring my scoop this time. I know, what an idiot I was, but oh well.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing in the water without a scoop. It's
I don't know what I just wasn't thinking. I was distracted. I had something on my mind, and I thought, I had the digger, and I had the digger in my mind, and I also thought that it would be more rocky there than sandy. So I'll know for next time.
Well, you're the instigator now, Bill, according to Mary.
okay. Not me.
Oh, I got my little pale ass going.
Yep. I got my boob hunter showing.
So I've gone from Papa to instigator. Thank you, Mary.
Yep.
For,
you
for
see-
those who aren't familiar, Mary has nicknames for all of us.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We happen to have a nickname for her too.
Yeah.
That's true. I saw that video
Mattress Mary.
or live stream rather. Okay, so
30
hi
in the
Mark,
house.
Ray
You all?
McKelly, Brian, Gregory, Danny Boy.
Hey, Annie.
Hi,
Anna, Mystic Librarian has a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
What are the detecting laws like in your area?
All of the beaches are public. That's fair game. Of course, any private land you need permission. I don't know what the official law is for parks because most of the parks that I know, most of the parks in Mexico aren't grass. They're sort of courtyard areas, like a central plaza. There are a couple of dog parks that I've been able to find on the map. I don't know what the rules are, but I'm just going to do it until somebody tells me to leave. And then, of course, anywhere where there are artifacts or where it's federal land, that's a hard no, except for the beaches.
So pretty much the same as here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's reasonable. Just they don't want you stealing artifacts.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. If you had historic sites up this way, they'll haul you right off to jail.
I would imagine they would here too.
I don't know about other places, but when I lived in California, you were allowed to hunt in the national forest. But if you happen to run across Indian artifacts, you're supposed to go to your closest ranger station and inform them so they could rope it off, look at stuff, and tell people they couldn't detect there. So,
Right.
Hey, 5 Mile. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat.
Pat's recovering from St. Park Rats Day.
Hey,
5 Mile just called us the Brady Bunch.
so there's a little green rat running out there with a hat on, Pat?
Thank you, Mary. I'm scrolling back to catch up now that I'm sort of adjusted and can take a minute. I'm not good at keeping up with the chat yet when I'm on live. So,
And we miss 90% of it 100% of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Got it.
Except for Mary. We always
Oh,
seem
yeah.
to figure out her comments.
My
So did-
first name.
Sorry.
My
There you go.
pooch.
Blowing ideas. Welcome.
Welcome, One Ideas.
But we don't mind.
Oh,
Let the dog bark. We don't mind at all.
Of the 7, she's the only barker, really. I'm
Which-
pretty lucky.
Which one, Mary? I must have missed it. Type it in again.
So have you guys gotten out this week? I was probably loading up the chat when you had that discussion.
I'm up here where the ground
Marty.
is still partially frozen. And I went out today. I didn't find much, but I got out.
yeah, I worked last weekend, and hopefully Thursday I get to go out. But the weather was supposed to be crappy Thursday, so I don't know yet.
Oh, good, Mary.
Hope so.
So, Anna, did you figure out what that latch was from yet, or no?
Oh, no. Sorry, Grandma Kelly. The latch, where did I put it? No,
I thought it was
didn't.
cool too.
I really like it. I think it's right over here. I like it a lot. Where did I put it?
It's been far away.
Yeah. I'm thinking Anna left it on the beach. What's our drink of choice tonight, Rich?
I don't remember where I put it.
We, I
Yes,
think
it's
it's
a
blackberry,
Latch.
Ooh,
like 8% alcohol.
looks good.
Yeah.
You can't find it, Anna?
It's somewhere in my kitchen, but I don't have a light in there. Let me look what
We
we're
can relate to that.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just curious. Goliath harmonica reed. Nice, 5 Mile.
Yeah, nice, 5 Mile.
Is it a harmonica or could it be a pitch pipe? Because pitch pipes are pretty big. I found a couple big ones of those.
Can you imagine back in the day where all you had to do was just play on your harmonica over the fire every night?
Mm-hmm.
There was no TV. There was no YouTube.
I think it'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could live that way forever. Yeah.
Life was pretty hard back then.
Oh, yeah. Honer. Okay, 5 Mile. Cool.
Hi, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy.
Let's see.
Wow, seated quarter. Oh, my. That's a great find first.
Oh,
Andy.
wow. Hey, Pat, can I show this?
Oh, you have to show it now.
You're still here, Pat.
I've got it.
Okay, Pat says yes. Let Anna
Okay.
show hers, and then
Okay, Anna, let's see yours.
That didn't sound right, Bach.
There it is.
I like it. That's a cool ass latch.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hefty. And there's the backside. I'm pretty sure I can get it working.
Or maybe you can find a manufacturer on the back too. Some sort of,
Oh, that's a good idea.
every once in a while I come up with a
Hi,
good
Joe
idea. Hey,
The
Joe.
rest of the item like that, if you drop it in lemon juice for like a day or two, it'll take a lot of that rust off.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've got lime juice. We don't have lemons here really, but I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah.
or vinegar.
Hey, Scott.
Vinegar works.
Yeah,
White.
I like it. It was a good find. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy with it. I know there wasn't much, but it was so different than the beach because at the beach, I pretty much know it's going to be. I mean, there's a 90% chance it's going to be a
Hi,
bottle
John
cap, a
Finders
full
Keepers.
tab, or a peso coin.
Hey,
So,
John.
and 10% chance it'll be something else. So it was so cool to be in an environment where it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go solo layout here and show something Pat found that's really cool.
Oh, cool.
If I can get my thing solo layout to work. There
we go.
If you can see that.
It is, Grandma Kelly. Very, very different.
It is a postal tag. Businesses would put this so they would know, the post office would know who to charge for the postage.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never heard of one.
Very cool.
That's really cool, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats on that, Pat. That's a nice find.
Nice find.
That's a great find.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay, Joe Dirt, I got to get over to the YouTube side to give you a wrench.
Wrench him up.
You're doing pretty good, Bill. Got 39.
Yep.
Nice. and Friday we'll have the exact same people up, and it'll be 10.
We'll be lucky to have 10.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Joe Dirt, you've been smurfed. So.
Right.
So, Anna, you have a business there. I mean, I know you do the realtor. What else is it?
That's really part-time. And this year it has been less part-time than previous. I mean, even more part-time than previous years. I actually just had an interview last night. I used to do writing and editing and website work for a brain scientist in Florida. And the writer that's been with him for the past, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, maybe 8 years. I worked for him for about 7 years. She is retiring, and he's asked me to come back and work for him. And so it won't be full time. It'll be by project. But man, to live in Mexico and make U.S. wages. Oh,
nice. Yeah.
I am over the moon.
Nice.
Over the moon. It's not easy work because he sort of does work by committee.
Hi, Jeff.
And I'm not really a committee kind of person, but it's a great opportunity, and I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
Is it
Sounds like
line
a
edit?
opportunity.
Is line editing?
Is it?
Line editing?
Line editing.
It's going to be a whole. It's everything. I mean, content editing, line editing, proofreading. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to wear all the hats.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because he's a great person. He's really smart. He's great to work with, and I'm delighted that he thought of me as an option when his full-time woman said that she was leaving. So very happy.
And you said U.S. wages. That's even better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I
the old
certainly
lady
do
back in
fine in
California.
Mexico, but I still earn commensurate with Mexican wages. So this is a really great opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
I knew this lady back in California, my hometown, and all she did was like the stuff that comes from China, the manuals. She would get the Chinese manual and bring it into English and do the drawings and everything. And I couldn't believe how much money she made doing that.
Oh, I bet.
Wow.
I thought it was ridiculous. And it was like almost 3 figures a year or 6 figures. Wow, that much, huh? Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this won't be part-time, this won't be full-time. It'll be more sort of as he needs a project done. But it'll be great. It's going to be life-changing for me.
Oh, that's true, Pat. Oh, that one Pat picture came from a fruit shipper. Okay.
A fruit shipper.
Yeah. Oh,
catch up here. Sorry.
Oh, where'd Richie go?
I think he had to get a refill.
I need to do that here in a minute.
Yeah.
Thanks, 5 Mile. Appreciate it.
So how has your website been doing, Anna?
Pretty decently. I can't complain at all. I think I've sold 14 pieces of merchandise, and I have a solid handful of members. I mean, I haven't done anything other than put it up in a couple of
Okay,
videos.
I'll tell you something right now. 14 pieces of merchandise so far. I know people have been doing this for over a year and haven't sold that much.
Oh,
So,
wow. Okay. That's awesome.
so you're doing really good.
Super. I mean, not that it's great to hear that other people aren't selling very much, but it's great to hear that that's good. So,
It is good.
yeah, and I would like to do some Facebook ads and that kind of thing, but one step at a time.
So
It's
you've been,
all
Brian's
really
been doing web design for 30 years now. Wow. That is a long time.
Oh, that's awesome, Vehicles, Mr. Brian. It has changed, Brian. Yeah, I did his first website. It was a huge project. It's about 230 pages.
Wow.
And they've revamped it. But when I had the interview with him last night and we were going through some things he wants to change, they've kept a lot of my writing. I was surprised. Okay, wow. I mean, this was like 15 years ago. 12 years ago. 12
Well,
years
that's
ago.
awesome. I guess what you wrote's still relevant. Good. Good for you.
It needs updating. I mean, the technologies have changed and what he offers has changed. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought they would have ditched all that, a few years ago. So
Hey,
it's nice.
come on. Move. Move.
Hey, Danny, what's up?
Is that Kitty? Miss Kitty?
Let's see. Web
Hi,
design,
Danny.
Jeff.
Brian, what kind of design do you do? Hey, Danny.
Oh,
Oh man.
go out, buddy. Oh, man.
Okay, Danny. Good. Good.
Yeah, I mean, do you think you look back at how much everything's changed over the last 30 years? Computers, cars.
Oh, heck
The
yeah.
last 5 to 7 years, so much has changed.
How many different types of jobs that were 30 years ago have gone by the wayside? So,
See,
How
Brian,
are
I
you
didn't know you. I didn't know you can monetize Facebook.
yeah, they've been
I
doing
didn't know
it for a
that.
while. And actually, like I think Behill once said he makes more money on Facebook than he does on YouTube.
Huh.
Wow.
I am
How
Danny
do
D.
you-
Thank you.
How do you do that? What do you have to do?
It's my understanding that they invite you.
Oh,
I don't have Facebook, but I remember watching a video about it. You have to have a certain amount of specs, but I think they have to invite you. You can't just ask for it or qualify for it automatically. But Brian will correct me, I'm sure.
No.
I might be-
That leaves us out, Mark. They don't invite us anyway.
you say the same thing, Rich. The exact same thing, man.
Super, Brian. Okay.
That's a cool layout, Bill.
Yeah. Whoa, what the heck happened there? That was, jeez. There we go.
Yep. Brian said, yeah, just build up your page. 5,000K is invite. Okay.
And yeah, John, we did get the thunderstorm stuff here this weekend. It was we actually got flood warnings till tomorrow too, but it hasn't been raining.
Oh, those storms over the weekend took out a tree in my backyard. I had 100-foot pine.
Brian,
That
that
had
means 5,000.
twins.
What are the friends or followers? I don't know what they're even called on Facebook.
Oh, sorry, 5,000. Okay, Brian.
That 5,000 views, Brian, 5,000 followers. What?
Yeah, I wonder if it's followers.
Oh, you get paid for pictures instead of videos. That's right. Bless you, buddy.
Oh, that's cool.
Followers fan. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
Nice, John.
It's like
Oh,
anything else. You got to have something relevant to what's going on in the news or what's going on in pop culture.
You getting hungry, old man? Huh? Time to feed the cat.
Pictures, videos, reels. Oh, that's cool, Brian.
That is cool, Brian.
Maybe I'll start advertising my OnlyFans page on my Facebook. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some hits.
Maybe I should start one of those, Mark.
Now, if I did that, I'd lose followers. Trust me.
Fans only, but nobody shows up, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Magic
Me and
Smith.
me, the camera, and air.
Come on. Dude, eat your food. You're not going to do it.
Posting finds in groups. Then invite those who like. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Brian. Okay. Start putting different pictures of different groups. And then if somebody outside of your circle likes it or comments, then you can invite them to be on your channel. Okay, I got you. Only man. Here we go, Pat.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Brian. I'm gonna try that.
Mm.
But on Facebook, you can't do anything unless you also have a personal page, correct?
I don't know. I just have a personal page. I don't have anything else, so I'm not certain.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh.
I remember when I was I was asked to manage this same brain scientist Facebook business page, and I don't think I could because I didn't have my own page and I wasn't able to get connected.
Yeah, Brian just said, yeah, every business page is derived from a personal one. Okay.
Oh, possibilities. And there's TikTok. I know you can monetize TikTok. I don't know about Instagram. I've never seen Instagram in my life.
Do you have a TikTok account, Anna?
Hmm?
You have a TikTok account?
Not yet,
Not yet.
but
Animal.
I might consider that. I haven't learned enough about it, but it's something that's sort of niggling at the back of my mind as an expansion to YouTube. So, who knows?
Oh, Mary.
TikTok, Mark?
Oh, Mary.
Are you-
Oh. Good, Rich.
Mark, are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I got a TikTok channel.
Kaylee!
It actually has more followers than my YouTube channel.
Oh, so you can.
My TikTok might actually have more followers too.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Reels on Facebook are just like shorts, so you can use your YouTube shorts on Facebook as reels.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, cool. I'll just
Oh, that's cool.
recycle them over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys do a lot of shorts?
No.
I'm wearing shorts now. Oh, you mean short videos. I'm sorry.
Is that because you pants?
Hi, Ellsworth. Yeah, I do. I try to put out a short every night. So it really helps
Okay.
gain more people, more views. The shorts get more views than I get between
Yeah.
500 and
The,
1,000
the
views.
shorts rob you monetarily, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Kelly does a lot of shorts too. Yep.
Yeah. In fact, she's what they call it, Kelly. You're a
Influencer.
influencer, a short
Yeah.
shorts influencer.
Yeah, they can, Angie. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Grandma Kelly has a ton of shorts.
She puts out, I think, 3 or more a day.
Wow.
Come on, Rocket. Come on, get in here. Come here.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen some
exactly
of
right,
them.
Mary.
Come here.
You're a silly dog. You know?
Interesting, Brian. Yeah, because I think Ohio River History does that too. He has his regular channel, then his shorts channel.
Huh, interesting.
That does, Donna.
Did not
Doesn't
know
it sound
that.
kinky?
Shorts influencers, Donna. Yeah, Danny,
Kelly,
I've
yeah.
seen some of your shorts. Yours and
Yeah,
Grandma
you're right,
Kelly's.
Brian. That's exactly what I was talking about. Your shorts ruin your long view count on your regular channel.
Yeah, it has mine. I know that.
Yeah.
Cool, Brian.
Yeah, that's
But
excellent.
my channel is one of those I don't give a damn channels. How many views I got or how many followers I have.
That is true. Yeah, they
Mhm.
did connect the shorts to the long version that you pulled
Huh.
from, so they can click on it now and find the full video.
Yeah, that does help.
Danny, you and everybody else on this planet. Every short gets pushed to the one with.
Wow,
Wow,
Brian,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Um,
That's fantastic. Good for you.
who
I
was
love
it?
hearing success stories.
Randy's metal detecting. He puts not only detecting shorts out, he puts nature, this and that. He put one out at over 1 million views in a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
My best short is the one where I'm sitting on my nuts. That was my best short. It was a can of
Every day,
peanuts.
Mark.
It was a can of peanuts. Come on, guys. I sat on my can of nuts.
I
don't
remember
know.
making a
Texas
video
Road,
back.
I'm about 60 something away from 4,000. Really close.
Good.
It might be less after, well, it'll definitely be less after tonight. So I'm close.
Yes,
Another
Georgiana,
few
it's on my
days.
channel. Good. Happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Georgiana, you have to go check out my channel if you want to see that video.
Mark the Berg Hunter.
Yeah, Mark the
Mark
Berg.
the Boob Hunter.
Bird, boob, beaver,
What?
you name it.
My shorts of garbage get more views than my shorts of good stuff.
Yep.
I put one out there.
Huh.
It was like on a Wednesday night when we were in Zoom. The very next day, it had 18,000 views, and I'm going, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's just a piece of trash. It's like,
Yeah,
Back in 20,
Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
back in 2011, 2012, when YouTube was a Wild West, you could post any music, any video, anything you wanted. And I posted a video of Alyssa Milano tribute with some copyrighted music in the background, got over 1 million views.
Nice.
nice.
Wow.
And I don't have any credit for it now since it's been taken down.
Yeah.
Kaylee, what are you doing?
34 in a house. Thank you.
Awesome. Cool, Brian.
I remember that one, Brian.
Oh, that's awesome, Brian. That's awesome. The only thing I've been able to return is silverware.
To the restaurants on the beach.
Yes, those are my big rescues.
Well, if you're after all you've returned, they should give you a free meal. You're saving them money.
They probably buy the cheapest silverware in the world, so it's good
Yeah.
they know people are going to lose it out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Anna, Zaxxon got a question for you. How'd you wind
see
up in
that.
Mexico?
Zaxxon, the short answer is my life fell apart in Florida and I just packed up my car and took off. That's the short answer.
There you go.
I was actually planning on going to Guatemala, but I ended up in Mexico and stayed.
And 16 years later or so, you're still there, right?
Yeah, it'll be 15 years in November.
Wow.
Long time. It's longer than I've lived anywhere. So.
That's longer than most of my marriages lasted. So.
Well,
Oh, I
it's
know.
longer than
Speak for
my
yourself,
marriages.
Bill.
Yeah, Richie's the lucky one.
32 years.
Damn.
Awesome.
Wow.
I think my longest was 15 years.
That was my
I think
longest.
my longest was about a year and a half.
A year and a half. You got us beat.
That's how my
Maybe.
first three were. Actually, the first one lasted 3.5 years.
Yeah, I'm not. I just no. I'm just
No.
feral. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, my first three wives were all like 7 cans short of a 12-pack. So. I tell you, when
I
you
can't
come
remember that
home
one.
and your wife is chasing your 3-year-old around the house with a butcher knife going, I'm going to kill you. It's time to grab the kid and leave.
Leave,
But
yeah.
that's exactly what I did.
Wow, 42 for Marty, 26 for Pat. Awesome, guys.
Nice.
Some of
My
us
last-
make it.
My last one would have went longer if she hadn't got sick and passed away. So
That's sad, Bill.
Yeah.
49 years, huh, Gregory? Awesome.
Nice.
5 mile, 32 this year.
32.
26, 49, 30. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bill. Mary shot at you.
Could be. I don't know, Mary. Can't deny it. Can't confirm it. So
Georgianne, 25 years. That's a good long time there. Is that 20 minutes, Mary? Or 20? What?
how much have
20
you, had
minutes.
to,
20 minutes
Mary,
in May. I think
Mary,
it says.
have you had to pay him every year to stay with you?
Hey, Dirt Devil.
Texas, oh, my 2 ex-husbands were a sandwich short of a picnic.
I
like
hear you,
that.
Donna.
My Dirt Devil.
I bet your husband it feels like
actually
20
had
years
good
all in one month.
relationships. I can't-
Be right back. Just give me a second.
Wow, a lot of long-term marriages here.
Some of us
Let me guess.
hooked
None
up
of
with
you
the
live,
right person.
none of you live in California either.
Yeah.
My dog just turned 9 on the 12th. We got a solid relationship.
Yodi, no, I respect you.
Hi, 403.
Hey, 403.
Hey, Mike, how old is your dog?
Well, that's up for debate, Rich. When we got him, they were trying to tell us he's like 13. He's not 13. He's got to be closer to like 7 or 8. I think somebody screwed up when they were trying to see how old he was, because he just doesn't have that 13-year-old energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a lot of grade for a dog that's supposed to be 13. I personally think maybe he's like 7, 8.
Texas
Where
Donna,
is he?
32 years. Do not ruin it and get married.
Yeah. He's a mutt, Rich. Oh,
Mary.
I like Pat. My wife hates it when I introduce her as my ex-girlfriend. Well, that's true, though. You're married to her, so it's no longer your girlfriend.
I think that's rather clever. I like that.
That's okay. I met a guy one time, and he goes, "You want to meet my first wife?" I said, "Sure." And you handed me this metal box. But Jesus, Rich. Hi,
hey,
Laura.
Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Loretta.
Hey, keep digging.
Oh, that's another one. Mark, a.k.a. the bacon's hanging. Okay. I forgot about that one.
41 in the house. Thank you all.
Awesome. Shacked up with her last 30 years. Wow.
Funny. Haven't seen Rob yet tonight.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's usually in here by now.
I wonder if he's okay.
Hope so.
They must have lost in trivia.
Well, I wonder if
He
it's still
listens
going
to me
on.
all the time, son.
Mary.
Thank you, Mary. I love you too.
That's interesting, Brian.
Yeah, hot trivia night. Yeah, probably. I just hope that Denise's dad didn't take a fall again or something. Yeah, that's causing him not
Yeah.
to be here.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow, 45 years, Paul.
45 years, dang.
And now, if Mary didn't cut us up, I'd be worried. Yeah. It's those days when she's quiet that I worry about her.
Yeah.
No, we were live Friday, Mary. Yeah, we were here.
Yeah, we were live Friday, Mary. Where were
Yeah.
you?
You weren't here Friday, Mary.
Yeah, we were all here.
Remember Grandma Kelly come on with us.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
That's true, Donna. She is.
Yeah.
Well, and if you ever feel like cutting loose on a YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to join us on the Dream Stream on Fridays, because
That's
I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap about my channel, so we just do whatever we want.
Mary, that's
All
what we
right.
know. Where the hell were you?
We've actually got it shut down twice.
Yeah. Thought it was three
Hey, those
times.
were those were our proudest moments too.
Wait a minute. When you came back, Mike playing that video that one time, and there was one time before that. It's been 3 times, I believe.
3 times. I remember Mike, and then the bouncing boobs.
But before that
That was
there
our
one.
proudest moment.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it was 3 times.
Yeah, pretty sure it was.
I remember when we first started, we had Paul, who was all eager to have us all have puppets. And then the very next video after that, he was gone.
Gone.
Never heard from Paul again.
Hi, Ray.
I
Anyway,
think that was our
Diggs,
best show, the puppet show. That was our best show.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't imagine. Is that findable?
What's that?
Is that the channel?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's out there.
Yep, it's Mark the Berg Hunter. Every Friday at 7 p.m.
The Dream Stream.
All right.
Yep.
The puppet stream is out there somewhere.
Somewheres.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 p.m. Which time zone?
Eastern.
Okay.
Hey, Ray. So true, Carl. The Berg. At least you said it right, Brian. Everybody else says like the bird hunter, or what's another one? The beaver hunter, the boob hunter. Yeah, just so far, Brian's the one that got it right. You mean monk cheetah? Wow,
Boom,
thank you
one.
first. Boom, nice.
Very nice.
Bill, look up at the screen.
Oh, well, yes. Thank you very much. Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you very, very much. Wow.
Well, Paula, you're welcome to join our channel too. That's our goal, to be shut down.
Wow.
Very nice.
My goal is
Right.
to wake
I'm
up
sorry,
every
Bill.
day.
Yeah.
My goal is just to wake up every day.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, he does a lot of shorts. I've noticed, Monk Cheetah.
Monk Cheetah, I haven't watched it. I haven't seen him as well. Like, not getting notifications again then.
Cheetah?
He used to have a lot of nice videos about jump hunting and
Yeah.
stuff
Monk
with Tango
Cheetah,
Tango.
His wife is Tango Tango.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have you heard the interview where he told them how to get his name?
Zaxxon, it'll never happen. Texas Don will
Monk
not.
Cheetah come from the name. He used to
Mm.
his job used to be to try to break into these naval sites. It was supposedly high security,
Yeah.
and he would break in, and he'd get away. He'd run so fast that the admirals would call him Monk Cheetah because he'd run like a cheetah and climb
Huh.
the fences like a monkey. So they just called him Monk Cheetah.
How did Tango Tango get her name then?
I don't know
Never
that.
said.
No.
Yeah, he Navy, law enforcement, all that. Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna hold.
He started
I'm gonna hold you to
putting on a
Paula.
lot of shorts when he got his dog. He'd have a lot of shorts on his dog.
Yeah.
Nice. I've never heard of him. I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
I
he
think he's
hasn't
in
put out-
Connecticut.
He hasn't put out any long videos in a long time. All he does is shorts now. So.
Yeah. Marty said he usually comments on his shorts. Paul, I'm gonna hold you to that. Hopefully, you do join us one day.
Yeah, she won't. I've tried. Texas Donna won't come up. So Zaxxon's safe, saying $20. It won't happen.
When hell freezes over.
Hey, Donna, I'm pretty sure Bill would split that 20 with you.
Hey Donna, would you do it for 100? If we can get Zaxxon to pay 100, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, run an auction.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It reminds me
They
of
did
Mikey.
say I broke in mine last controller back to Mind Today. So the new one will be on its way very shortly.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monk hasn't put out a long form video in 2 years, but he does have
cool,
a lot of short videos.
I always repeat what they used to say is turn over something big in the dump to find something good. Turn over a big barrel or something that's in your way. You always find something good underneath. For those who dump dig, you might relate to that.
Yeah. I'd like to one day just do some dump digging.
I've got a dump down here. I've got a hit. I know where it's at. I've got a bottle out of it. That's about it so far. Oh, and part of end of a chicken feeder that was a Salmon sampler.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, nice.
Maddie.
Get after that dump.
Yeah, Paul, I agree with Jackson.
The problem is, when the ground's soft, there's so much water there I can't dig. And when there's no water, the ground's too damn hard. And the roots.
Sounds like a lame excuse, Bill.
Paula, yeah, we don't have filters either when we're up on our screen. Oh, wait, Texas Dawn, a one-time off for $100.
That's excellent, yeah.
But you have to be on camera for 5 minutes.
Is she naked or?
That's my channel, Rich. We don't do that to Bill's channel. Move picnic tables, yeah.
No, I'm with you, Brian. I can't wait to try some more water stuff.
Well, something's going on. I've texted Rob twice and I got no answer. So.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, it isn't.
Making it rain. Okay,
yeah, that's
Zach.
definitely not good. I hope they're all right.
Yep.
Hope you get out, Danny.
Yeah, Dan. Good luck.
Yeah.
Just watch out for tree branches still, okay, buddy?
Oh, yeah. That's why I always wear my glasses now. So if I turn and walk into a branch, I know I'm protected.
Oh.
Yeah, Anna, Danny, he was metal detecting one day and he wasn't paying attention. And he went to lean into something and a branch caught him in the eye and actually went right above his eye into the socket. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep.
You wouldn't think metal detection
I can do
hazardous.
I can do the giveaway tool, Jackson. I just can't do the duck race. For some reason, my computer won't let me get the free version. I'm just hoping everything's okay with Rob, because usually he lets me know or says something. I haven't heard from him for 2 days now. So, well, actually yesterday in the Monday Night Digs, but
he was fired up. He had a great video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because actually with the members, I got some that have more than one membership, so I need they get more ducks. So 31.5 cents. Well, nice, Loretta.
Did you see what Zaxxon wrote, Bill?
Yeah. That's why I was just telling you I can't. For some reason, the browser on my computer will not let me run the free duck race. I don't know why. Hi, Dennis.
Dennis, what's up?
Well, thank you, Brian. Good goal.
Oh, nice, Danny. Danny's birthday is coming up soon.
Uh-oh.
Just in case I don't see you, happy birthday, Danny.
Yep, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Have
It's what, today's the 18th. It's 10 days, Danny? 8 days, 10 days?
Wow. March 28th. Oh, that's right
March
around the
28th.
corner. Brian, there's a little local one by me I may hit, but I'm not going to any big major ones.
Nice, Dennis.
Sorry, baby. I'm sorry, honey. You're good.
Oh, thank you, Richie.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Madison, Maine. We appreciate it.
Come here. Come here. Come here, Rocket.
I couldn't let you be one short.
Come here. Come here.
Hey, King's Gold.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Nice, Danny.
Show everybody.
Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, big guy.
Wow.
This is Rocket. He's,
Video might have went viral, Dan.
Rocket.
Rocket's
Yeah, no
visiting.
kidding. Ouch.
He's just like
Huh.
8 months old.
How old, Bill? How old's he, Bill?
Like 8 months, 9.
Really?
Yeah.
He's that big
Aw.
already.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's the second largest cat in the house. Hi,
Hey,
Frank.
Grapevines.
Hi, Grapevines.
How many cats you got, Bill?
Well, with the 2 that we're boarding for, that makes 16.
Wow.
16.
16.
Yeah.
About half of them are up for adoption, but it's hard to get them adopted out here in this town.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait.
Should have
Exacts, and I'm sorry, guys. We'll just have to put out the membership race till next week because I got a feeling something's wrong with Rob, which is not
Hey, bad idea.
a good thing to, you know.
Hey, Bill, you should put your cameras on those cats and have those cat videos that
I've
everyone's.
done that. I get a lot, put out short videos on them.
And they're doing, swiping it at each other and stuff.
One of the ones I've had is them sliding down our railing. Another one, we had the feral cats outside before you had the neuter and brought in, and here's Mama giving a kitten a bath, and he's fighting and run off. So I put in there, but Mom, I don't want a bath. That had like
Danny.
1,000 views. Kings Gold, New York, welcome.
Well, Bill, I think I'm going to take off because I got work tomorrow.
Okay, Mark, thank you for coming up, as
Yeah, it
always.
was good seeing you guys, Anna, Richie,
Thanks,
Bill.
Mark.
I'll
Have
Hey,
a
catch
Bob.
you later.
good evening.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
Mark.
guys.
Good night.
Oh, yeah, they do, Brian. I mean, that's like the #1 thing on
Yeah.
YouTube, cats.
Do you have any pets, Anna?
I have 7 dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 dogs. I'm down from 10, thankfully. And I did have a horse, but he's really old. And I was paying quite a bit for the lot for some land behind me to house him. And so I gave him back to his former owner, and he's just sort of retired and out at pasture now.
Yeah.
So, 7 dogs, and that will be the max ongoing. I don't want to do 10 again. So, but it works. They all get along just fine, and it's a big property, so they're all right.
That's good.
They're good dogs.
Yeah. We used to have dogs and cats and everything else. Right now we have nothing. Since our last dog passed away, we decided we weren't going to have any more.
What caused the decision?
I mean, where we live, we got neighbors real close, and we get along good with our neighbors.
Mhm.
And having a dog or even a cat might jeopardize some of that.
Gotcha.
I couldn't imagine having 7 dogs.
I couldn't have either, but it does work. They're really good. What did I miss about Cynthia? I saw congratulations, Cynthia. Did you catch that, Richie?
Okay,
No, I didn't.
congratulations, Cynthia. Hello, Hi Ho Silver. Welcome. to
Hey,
At
hi,
the most,
Silver.
we used to have two labs, a black lab and a yellow lab, and they got along real good. And but my yellow lab, we used to call her uh,
Hi Ho Silver, you've been
I'm
smurfed.
trying to think of the Stephen King movie
Uh-huh.
with the dog. She was a one person dog anyway.
And
Gotcha.
great
I mean,
finds means a
she'd sit
wrench.
in front of my truck, and she really didn't take to anyone else but myself. But
Great finds.
Joe,
I have one gigantic dog, three medium dogs, a medium small, and two small smalls. So a big mix. Oh, congrats, Cynthia. Okay, thanks.
All right. Nice.
That's
She's been looking for
super.
that for years. Sweet.
Congratulations.
Bad idea lab got it. It was Cujo. I used to call her.
Super. Thank you guys for updating. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Paula. They're great dogs. 11 cats, Brian. Wow.
I don't even know how you keep track of 11 cats.
I
don't know
think
how you don't know that you don't have 12 or 13.
You get used to seeing them all. So. Okay, where?
Dennis, what is that? Oh, TikTok. Is that TikTok channel?
Doggone it. That's right. I forgot Cynthia has nothing on her channel, so I can't congratulate her. I'll have to wait till I see her again.
Now I have a TikTok channel, but I only go on it for book talk. Book talk is like a group for people who read and authors who put out stuff.
Right. So I guess Zaxxon's really active on that book talk. Oh, good question, Hi Ho Silver. Yeah, Bill, what was your first
What was
silver?
my first silver? As you talk, in anything or coin? Let's see.
A coin wasn't your first silver?
Well, yeah, Hi Ho Silver. Well, my first silver coin was a Walking Liberty quarter, and my first silver jewelry was a small sterling silver ring with a garnet in it.
Lovely. Do you still
A
have
good
it?
memory, Bill.
Somewhere plugged away in a
Cool.
box. Still got those.
What about
I
you,
think
Rich?
my first silver was a Mercury dime. I found a lot of Mercury dimes that first year.
That is the one thing I still have not found in all my years of metal detecting.
Oh wow.
You know, and I know they made more Mercuries, but in Northern California, you don't find them. I probably found 40 or better rosy silvers. And yet they're the least common. But
Huh.
I remember we used to hunt this is Rob. I remember we used to hunt the schoolyards and we'd dig buffalo nickels and rosies and Mercury dimes all over the place.
Oh,
Wow.
Felicia's first silver was an SLQ. Nice, Danny.
Excellent.
Yeah, Yodi's never found a Merc. He's in California. They are just a rare item in California. I don't know why.
Huh.
How you doing,
Hey,
Rob?
Rob.
So I have a dime that some of you guys have said was silver. Let me find it. It's pretty cruddy.
Oh.
But I put a
Cruddy's our middle name.
You close up on that, Bill?
What year is it?
Just a minute.
I don't know. I haven't cleaned it up enough to see the date.
Yeah.
But
Hold
when
it
I
up.
did the
Hold
video
it up.
on it, a bunch of people said they thought it was silver.
Put it back up, Anna.
So that's compared with one that's not silver.
Yeah, that. Hold it closer to the camera. The ones. Oh yeah, that's an American
good?
silver dime. Probably
This one?
And Rosie?
looks like a. Turn so we can see the face.
Sorry, I'm not good at this. I don't know anything about coins.
You found that at the beach there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's
Yeah, I
got to be
did.
silver. Otherwise, it would have been totally wiped out if it was because that's got a lot of black on it. That's silver.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, clad in salt water doesn't last long. Oh,
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Miss Anna.
How are you?
I'm having some stomach issues tonight, but I'm pretty good.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
But I knew I was
Marty's
going to
smoking. I don't think she could read the year, Marty.
I knew I was going to have some stomach issues tonight because I got a ginger ale with my dinner, but I wanted to have a ginger ale with dinner tonight because I wanted to have these stomach issues tonight because I feel much better now.
That's worth 2 bingo cards at the senior center.
But hi, everybody. Higgs, great seeing you here tonight.
Oh yeah.
Also
Another
great
thing, if you get Anna,
Hi,
if you get an
silver.
American clad dime, and you take that dime and drop the clad, if they sound different, then that is silver.
All right.
They'll make a different sound.
Paula, that's what Denise does, Paula, and she makes good money at it too, Paula. We just took Sadie Dog home, the big black lab. We just took her home yesterday, and
Oh, that's awesome.
4 days before that, we took home the little St. Charles Cavalier. Denise has got two cats that she goes to their houses every day to check on them twice a day because their owners are out of the country. So they pay her for each visit to go see the cats. She's got another couple people she's picking up mail for right now, so their mail doesn't pile up. They're paying her. And I think she had 3 airport runs this week, so her concierge service is doing well too. So
Thanks, Scott. And thanks for the tip to put my hand behind. Thank you.
Nice, Dennis.
That's a lot, Rob.
yeah, she puts a lot of miles. Hey, Jim Steele, how we doing? Hey, 5 Mile. Kings Gold, New York. There's another new name. Welcome. Hey, Brian. Hey, Danny. Angie, Rick, Yodi. Great seeing everybody here. Wow, Bill 46 here tonight. Good
Yep.
crowd.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's all because of Anna.
No, it's
Of course.
not. Not at all. That's cool, Dennis.
Zach says, how does she do all that and still make Rob gourmet treats and never-ending coffee in a day? She hasn't made me coffee. She hasn't made me coffee since Sunday. The gourmet treats ended with my diet. There is no hidden peanut butter in the house anymore. That's all gone. And I do want to say that I'm down 9 pounds. So
Good,
Wow.
Rob.
Angie, those little
Super.
St. Charles Cavaliers are beautiful dogs. This is the third one we've had. One family's had one, and this is the second another family has. But yes, they're beautiful little dogs. She does have to work hard to keep me in peanut butter, and she did fix me. She did fix me my favorite meal for St. Patty's Day yesterday. The half Irish part of me. My mom used to fix it every St. Patty's Day and my birthday. Was corned beef, cabbage, and
Hi, Wendy.
not
Yeah,
ham,
Rob,
but corned beef.
Rob King's Gold is not new. He has been here before.
Oh, okay. I just don't recognize the name. Welcome. He's going to
We've
upgrade.
had that.
Oh,
We've had that twice so far, Rob.
what's that?
Corned beef and cabbage.
I love corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And you know what? There was no places here in Clarksville. The two that sold it were either out, and no other restaurant did it for St. Patty's Day.
Well, it's funny because yesterday around 3:00, my bank called and said they had my 3 boxes of halves in. So I asked Denise to help me go up and get them. So we went up and got the 3 boxes of halves, and she forgot to buy. She forgot to buy the cabbage at the store, so we stopped in a little deli place here. We have like a little deli and fruit market. And for 1 head of cabbage, 1 green pepper because I needed that for my breakfast, and 1 tomato. I gave her a $10 bill. She came back with $2.43 back. I about shit myself.
Holy
I know, Anna. I was like, holy crap!
man. For
Because
some vegetable?
The one store she forgot to get it at, they were advertising heads of cabbage for 39 cents. Well, this place was charging like $1.49, and then the tomato was over $1, and the green pepper was like 2 something. Bread was up 17 pounds.
You want to hear the really bad part? We got an Irish pub here in town. They didn't even serve corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day. It's like,
oh, thank you, Mary. Hey, Ellsworth, good evening. My Bella is a Cavalier. Yeah, Cavaliers are pretty little dogs. Yeah, Yodi, I don't even think it was organic. So I made 2 corned beef flats yesterday with all the fixings. Yeah, Marty, I didn't have a lot of the potatoes because the potatoes are in my diet, but I had plenty of the cabbage. The cabbage is pretty zero carbs. Obviously, so is the corned beef, and then so is the carrots. So I didn't have them with my black bread. I missed my Polish black bread, but I can't have bread right now. So I grew up with black bread.
Okay, King's Gould, New York is Joseph. We'll remember that. Captain Vic, hello.
Evening, Captain Vic. Leonardo in the house. Yes, I like corned beef dipped in mustard. Yeah, that's good, Zach.
Yep.
I know, Brian. But it was like 2 hours before Denise was getting ready to cook, so we needed it. We weren't going to run back to the store just to save $1. But I did get my 3 boxes of halves. I ordered 2 more for next week.
Great.
I did. You can't see them now because Denise just moved them to the cabinet for me. But I did a box today and a box yesterday. But nothing as good as my 25 from Monday Digs. But I did get silver today.
Excellent.
Cabbage is the food my food eats. You know what? What's funny though, Anna, you'll get to know. I mean, it's funny because I used to collect coins when I was a little kid, and metal detecting it brought back a lot of those. And then obviously you get the red book and you start searching coins, and it brought back all my childhood coin collecting. Oh, excuse me, guys.
Hi, Gary.
But you will learn as you do this thing. Finding these different coins, you'll start looking stuff up, and you'll learn more about coins. The longer you do it, the more you learn about coins. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know what a harmonica reed the first one was, and I'd found 2 of those little Ford Model T coil things that look like a little letter T with the little curved ends. I knew I threw a couple of those into my brass bucket before I knew what they were.
Sure.
Yep, horseradish, Paul. That's how my father used to eat it. There you go, Yodi.
Hey, Gary.
Denise does hers in the pressure cooker.
Spread Captain Vic's, didn't you?
Oh, Captain Vic, that's hilarious. I don't think they had Verbo back then or Travel Advisor. Yep, that's the way we did it, Zaxon. I'd like to throw an onion in there too, Zach, but Denise won't eat anything, even if she won't eat anything in that pot if there has been an onion in there. She thinks it's going to contaminate all the other food. But
So, Rob, are you doing really low carb or no carb?
yeah,
or what?
I'm doing the Atkins program.
Okay.
My doctor, I can't say why, Anna, but my doctor has I have to lose 30 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll do it for sure.
I'm doing pretty well. The problem is before the hip kept me from walking, when I could still walk some and detect, I was doing it, and I lost like 22 pounds, 23 pounds.
Sure.
And I was below 250, which was, I was really happy about that. And then when the hip gave out and I had to start using the cane to walk, and I couldn't metal detect, I got so depressed that I just sat home and ate all day. And not only did I regain the 22 pounds, I gained another 10 pounds on top of it. So I just got rid of that 10 pounds, and now I'm gonna start getting back to the 248 I was at.
Super.
Absolutely, Dennis. Use that steel grinder, sir. Yep, Madison, Maine, cabbage, onions, carrots, potatoes, and corned beef. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there isn't much better comfort food than that, guys.
No.
Denise will buy a big roast, put it in that slow cooker with some potatoes and onions, or potatoes and carrots, and I'm telling you guys, it comes out. You can just peel it off with a fork. That's how she does our barbecue ribs too. She does them in the pressure cooker, and then she puts them in a glass pan, and then she puts the barbecue sauce, and then she bakes them in the oven, I think, for like 6 or 8 minutes, and puts that nice crispy barbecue sauce on them. And I'll just sit there and eat those ribs, and literally the meat will just fall off. Me and her dad really like that. Oh, Mike came home yesterday.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
Mike's home from the rehab center, and he came out today. He was walking really well. I made him some lunch today, and he's doing pretty well.
You talk about doing the roast and stuff in the slow cooker. What brand is it? I usually
My mom had the Presto pressure cooker with the.
Oh,
I grew up with that.
but I get this McCormick's Pub Burger Rub from England. It's only good for that. I dump that in with the roast, and man, it makes it delicious. I gain weight when I work security. When I metal detect, I lose it. But then my feet hurt from both.
It was funny whether I had when I worked for when I worked for Disney for 10 years, whether I had a walking post in the parks and was walking the post, or whether I had a vehicle position where I patrolled the parks in the security vehicle. It didn't seem to make a difference to me. I stayed the same weight, like either way, whether I was walking the parks every day. And when you walk the parks, you do a lot of walking in the parks.
Yeah.
My position was at Magic Kingdom was from the train station in the front to the castle, but there were times you get all the way back to Frontierland or the Kids Fantasyland or whatever, so you'd have to walk the whole park. And then if it was too crowded, you just hop in one of the side doors and go down underneath the tunnel, and then you do the whole park underneath in the tunnel. So that sounds good too, Madison, Maine. I could eat stir fried. I love Chinese, guys.
Oh, what we have here, we have Korean barbecue.
You know what,
yeah.
Charlie? Bill, when we were up in Tallahassee, Charlie took me to one of his favorite places up there and got me Korean barbecue, and I absolutely loved it when I was up there with Charlie.
Oh, that stuff is good.
Yeah, Ellsworth ribs are, and what's nice at Denise is she'll make them for me and her dad, and she's not a ribs person. Like when we go to Sunday
Hi,
barbecue.
Mike DeGree.
Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Brewer. Do all of you swing your thing as you walk around? Just a swinging. That's a great song, Brewers. Brewers, I watched a short in it today, with a funny short with a guy in it that reminded me of you, Jeff. He looked just like you. I knew it wasn't you, but there was a short with a guy and it looked like you today, Brewers. Well, Bill, let me let me open up 2 pages here. I'll open my duck race page, and I'll sit here and start building the duck race for you, sir.
Well, it's members night. I was going to do a membership giveaway.
That sounds perfect, Bill. I'll
Yeah, it sure was, Mike the Greek. It was amazing.
This is making me hungry, says Gary.
He even spoke Spanish, Mike the Greek, with his Medio Balboa.
yeah, that is about as much as I'm going to get, Anna. Now, does that mean half
Good
or
night,
does it mean
Gary.
50?
Medio? Yeah, half.
Okay. That's the second or third one of those I've found. I like finding those.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I've never gotten a Canadian half. I've got a video coming up, guys, with a coin collection. And another state sale coin collection. And in that coin collection, she's got a Canadian silver dollar. And it's the first one of them I've ever seen. First one I've ever seen. And she also got one of the Canadian
All right, Joe.
quarters that had the Mountie on it from the 100th year anniversary of Mountie. That was the first one of those I've ever seen. That's a cool quarter. So for you Canadian guys, that Mountie quarter is a cool quarter.
Yeah, good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
I can sit here and say this, guys. I absolutely
Good
love
night,
Canada.
Brian. Thank you for being here and everything.
So no
Good
matter
night,
what's
Hi
going
Ho
on,
Silver.
no matter what's going on between our two countries, guys, we love Canada.
Hi, Deej.
And Mexico, Anna. So
Yeah, well, that just seems to be between the governments. The people don't really.
you know, it's funny when I was a police officer for the city PD, there was some tension between our chief and command staff and the sheriff, and there was some tension going on and some bad blood, and I remember backing up this rookie cop once, and I walk up to him and I said, "What do you got?" And he says, "I'm taking a lot of flack from the passenger." And I go, "Why are you taking a lot of flack?" He goes, "Well, she's a deputy." And he says, "She's giving me a lot of flack." And I said, "Okay." So I walk up and I said to her, "How, you got your badge?" And she said, "Yeah, I got my ID." So I walked back to the rookie deputy and I took the driver's license off his little ID king. And I walked back, I handed it to the deputy. I said, "Please tell your friend there, the driver, to slow down and have a good day." And he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, We're pissed off at the sheriff's right now." I go, "Listen, dude, I don't give a shit what's going on with command staff to command staff. I don't care what's going on up in the upper echelons. We don't fuck around with each other's road people here." I says, that deputy may be out there and save your life next time. I said, we don't do that. Well, she wasn't even. I go, "She's got a badge in the car. You don't mess around with a car like that, guys." And we had a guy that wanted to write in the fire department. I go, "No, we don't write the fire department either." Because the next time you're laying there bleeding out and some ambulance pulls up, "Oh, that's the guy that wrote my wife a ticket last week." Yeah, you see how well. That we don't do that shit. And you got to take your cookies at.
Congrats, Mark.
Hi, Miss Deej. Welcome. Hey, Mark. Good seeing you here. All right, Bill, I'm ready anytime you are, sir.
That's right. You don't have the list anymore, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I do, right, Bill, because I've got my mail open. So let me see that, Bill. I did.
Okay, members, this is for the knife set. If you live outside of the
hold on
country
one
zone-
second, Bill. Let me see if I've got your list.
But if you're outside of the 48 continental states, it'll be something else. We'll work out a deal, gift card, whatever. Do not have to be present to win.
No, I don't have your race, Bill. So let's go ahead and go. This is fast. We do this fast. I'm a fast typer.
Okay. I forgot this thing's screwed up now. Anyways, You ready, Rob?
Go ahead, sir.
Crazy About a Mercury, 1 entry.
Go.
Carrie Holderad, 1 entry.
Go.
Georgianne, 3 entries.
Very true, Scott McClory. Hey, Torchy.
Hi, Miss Torchy. Hey, Ronnie. Hi, Danny D. Go ahead, Bill.
What was your last one, Rob?
Georgianne times 3.
Okay. Tom Riley times 3.
Okay, go.
KCMD times 3.
That's ambitious digging with Deej.
Go.
Wendy's Excellent Adventures times 3.
Go.
Mark the Senile Detectors times 3.
Go. That
Park
coffee-
Rat times 3.
I'm sorry, who times 3?
Park Rat.
Coffee looks good, Anna.
It's great. Yeah, thank you. I'm taking an alcohol break.
Go ahead, Bill.
Mandy's Candy once.
Go.
BC Treasure Trails twice.
Go.
Metal Detecting Mermaid once.
Got it.
Bill H once.
Go.
Riddle Relics once.
Go.
Bad Idea Lab once.
Okay.
William E once.
Go.
Lucky Duck Digger once.
8th grade typing class is coming in handy. Go ahead.
Amanda
What's your
Just
work
Chillin'
table?
once.
Go ahead.
Mark the Berg Hunter twice.
Mm.
Good.
Wrenches Repair twice.
Congrats, digging with Deej.
Okay.
Madison, Maine once.
Go.
Grandma Kelly once.
Okay.
Tom Kingery twice.
Okay.
Rob Weigel Metal Detecting once.
Okay.
Rocky Mountain Brad once.
Nice, Marty.
Okay.
Digging It Back once.
Okay.
Cynthia Swearingen twice.
Agreed, Texas Donna. It's just the right thing to do.
Okay.
Johnny's Corner once.
Got it.
Danny D 3 times.
Danny D. Got it.
You're Next, Rob once.
Okay.
Angie and Rick twice.
Okay.
Magnaman twice.
Magnaman.
Yes.
Okay.
And last one twice is I'm Zaxxon.
Boom. Done.
Awesome.
And then before I take that down tonight, Bill, I'll go ahead and copy that.
Thank you. Now, like I said, if it's out of the country, we'll do a Hi Fairy Dust, a gift card instead. Because I
Hey,
know
Fairy
between shipping and, of course, Anna, if you're in Mexico, they do an import duty, right?
Yes.
And I don't know how they feel about sending knives into the country, so I wouldn't.
I'll ask the package company. I mean, that's something I'd like to have if I can have it.
Oh, okay. Find out and let me know.
Yeah, will do.
Alrighty, guys. I've got them shuffled 3 times. We'll shuffle one more time. And Bill, I'm assuming you showed off the prize tonight.
Yes, I did. We'll show it off once again now. Here's look.
Oh, the
Yeah.
beautiful knife box set tonight. Beautiful, Bill.
Yeah. So yeah. Here's the case. This is a Native American knife set. Inside, a beautiful knife, lighter. I mean,
That is stunning, Bill.
so very heavy, well made. So
Hi, Miss Bernay. Oh, Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. That sounds yummy. Alrighty, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's cool.
Rob, do you know why they call those biplanes?
Because they have 2 wings.
They fly both ways.
It's Tuesday night. No, Donna, I forgot to even wear green yesterday.
Now,
Good
did
for
you
you,
know
man.
that some
Danny
Irish,
D!
Rob, did you know some Irish wear orange instead of green?
No, why?
Protestants will wear orange.
Yes, orange is
Catholics
the
wear the
Protestant
green.
color. That's right. That's right. Typing with Rob Warner. You know something, Bill? We're not going to get into politics tonight, Bill. But as a
No, she's not here tonight, Deej. I haven't
as,
seen her for
as
a while.
as a Catholic with Protestant friends, those religions are so close. I know that's a feud that's been going back hundreds of years, Bill. But I mean, to me, that I just don't understand that.
Oh, I know.
Alrighty, guys, we had the 19-second fade. Danny D's up front. Park Rider fading back. But her other plane up front is Danny D there. Joe, Bad Idea Lab. Here comes Wendy. Tom Riley comes flying up there. Boom for Tom Riley.
Tom Riley. I don't
Congrats,
think Tom's
Tom.
here tonight.
Mark Senile second. Wrench is third. Mark Senile fourth. Look at that. Second and fourth. That'll win you some horse money. Tom Kingery and Wendy. Now, Bill, they don't have to be here for that, do they?
No, Tom Riley is here.
Oh,
Tom,
cool.
I've sent you stuff before, haven't I? I thought I had. If not,
Congrats, Tom.
Congrats, Tom. Sorry, Ralph.
All right, let me take that off the screen, and then I will copy these down, Bill.
Yeah, congrats, Tom.
We will
Yeah,
have
Tom,
them.
just send me, email me your address, Tom, in case I'm pretty sure I sent you stuff before, but this way I will have it and won't have to worry about it again.
All right,
Whoa, dude.
Rouse.
Okay. I gotta grab some coffee and light an incense. I'll be right back.
All righty, Bill, your master list, your list is done, sir. All righty, guys, got all that tonight.
I'm sure he did, Jim Steele.
So, Anna, it's a little different digging in the mud and the sand as opposed to dry sand, isn't it?
Really different. I felt so clumsy.
You do. I took. I have a lady friend named Denise. We call her Denise K because of my Denise. It's the other Denise, and she goes out beach hunting with me a lot, and but she doesn't do the dirt. She really enjoys the beach. So I took her out dirt hunting one time, and she's like, "Holy shit, this is a lot of damn work doing this." You know, digging dirt, doing the dirt and the digging and the shovel. She goes, "I just miss sifting through some nice soft sand." So
Yeah, very.
it's and yet my buddy Dalton, my digging partner Dalton, he's not a beach guy. He wants to find old coins. He wants to find relics. But the one thing he doesn't have a gold ring. He has found a gold-plated ring, a vintage gold-plated ring on an old property, but he's never actually found a real gold ring, which is one of the few things I actually have found that he hasn't found. Him and my other partner Troy, they both have a silver dollar. They both have a peace dollar. I've never found a silver dollar yet.
Nice.
But it's funny. The more you hunt, the more first time things you find. That I remember you getting excited about the lighter and things. I enjoyed my first lighter I found. We hunted with a guy who found his first house key, found his first car, found his first harmonica reed. He was just ecstatic about all this, and that's the whole fun thing about the hobby. I talked to a guy, and he said he has a guy in his club that whenever he finds a penny, he just throws it in the street. And I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah, they're not worthy for him." I go, "Don't ever introduce me to that guy." I said, "Because I'll tell him those things. I have no desire. If he thinks a Wheaties not worth finding, and he's only going to be out there digging Indians, I'm sorry, but the state of Florida and Central Florida, you find 100 or 150 or 200 Wheaties for every Indian, and if those aren't good enough for him, I don't want to meet him, and I don't want to hunt with him. When I stop getting excited about finding a Wheatie, I'll just stop hunting."
Yeah.
Rob, Sam Riley says you have his address, so just shoot it to me.
Yep, I'll shoot you his address, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's got. I think half his silver collections for me, Bill. Yeah, Angie. If you're not getting excited about the stuff, you shouldn't even be out there. I mean, I got to hunt with Deej when I was brand new. Deej and I met up in Orlando, outside of Orlando, a little bedroom community outside of Orlando that was a very old town. I was still pretty new. Denise was, she was much more senior to me. Deej was, and she went and got us 5 door knocks in a row, and her and I had a fantastic day. I wound up getting a Merc on the curb and a Merc in the yard, and she wound up getting a very, very, very old suspender clip that had a name and a date on it. And that's the only day the two of us ever got together. But we had a blast. Next time, Deej, I tell Deej, anytime she gets to Florida, she comes to Orlando, call me up. I'll get my room over at the Disney Vacation Club, and we'll hunt that same area again.
Well, Rob, I remember after I got back from taking a hiatus from metal detecting, I'm back in California. There's a big park where there's green and stuff, but there's also a forest. Well, I'm going along by this road. Nobody else is around, I thought, and I dig up a little Maserati. So the first thing that came to my mind was Joe Walsh's, the song. I start saying that, and I turn on this guy standing there staring at me.
Yeah, Scott says my only one seems to find something really good in the first 5 minutes, and then the rest of the day you find jack shit. I've had those days. Sometimes you get that what they call the first dig curse.
Go for Bill.
That great find on the first dig, and then the rest of the day you're trying to get something that's good. I would rather have a frustrating day all day and get a great find at the end of the day than get that first dig, because Angie's like, "That's me. I'm just excited to find anything."
Likewise. Yeah.
See, Tom says it is true. I've sent Tom a lot of silver, but hey, that means Tom's hanging out in the streams and he's giving me his time, and I appreciate that. I've had the pleasure of hunting with Tom a couple of times down in his house. Yeah. He's got an old ground park across the street from his daughter's house. We've pulled some silvers and Wheaties out of there. Tom's come to Clearwater. I was with him once when I pulled an old piece of jewelry off a curb, and that piece of silver jewelry has the only 2 tiny little diamond stones I've ever found metal detected. Got that with Tom on a curb strip.
Nice. Yeah, the one
Mr.
I agree.
Tully, hello.
See, look, Brian's got your slogan right there, Anna.
I see that.
Don't eat our wheats.
Yep.
Hey, first edition, the clad does add up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm never going to.
I know guys that pay for their metal detector, like Danny. Danny was paying for his metal detector finding clad.
I guarantee I've got 8 years worth of clad sitting in peanut butter jars. Gee, wonder why it's in peanut butter jars. Because I had a lot of empty peanut butter jars. And I guarantee if I added all that clad up, I could probably buy another Knox 600.
Oh God, like Rob, what we know the channel. He's got like 300,000 subscribers. That tall, skinny kid that played basketball and does metal
Oh,
detecting.
JD's Variety Channel.
JD's Variety Channel. This guy showed one time all the clad, not the
Yeah, he
silver,
opened
not the wheat. 18 gallon totes of nothing but clad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to
Never
have.
turned it in.
I don't want to say 10,000, but he's definitely got to have in the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
He's never sold one coin. He's rolled most of it, and he's still only in his probably Bill, mid-30s.
Mid-30s, yeah.
But I mean, he's been detecting since he was a teenager, and he's got one of them big old leather travel trunks. And he did a video once and just took all the stuff out of there.
And he still uses an old single frequency, one of the first digital metal detectors. He's never upgraded.
Wow. Texas Donna, clad. What is clad? Clad's a regular coin. It's a regular penny, a zinc or a copper Lincoln penny. It's a regular dime, non-silver dime. It's a regular quarter, and it's a regular $50 that's not silver. Clad
Hi,
is
Greg on Diver.
clad is the money that we use every day. That's called clad coins because they're not silver. This is all stuff post 64 and for dimes and quarters and halves, and for nickels that aren't buffaloes. So from 39 on, and then from memorial pennies from 59 on. I guess technically a Wheatie is still clad, but it refers to a silver coin that's not a silver coin. How do I say this? A shiny coin that's not silver, like a regular quarter. That's a clad quarter. That's what they call clad.
Anything you would spend instead of save.
That's it. Say I talked all that time, and she says it. Yep. Exactly what you would spend. Yep.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
I definitely spend what I find. It
Greg's
helps.
still down
It's
in the
helpful.
Keys. I'll tell you, Greg, I wish my hip was going, buddy. I'd love to be down in the Keys with you. The Keys is just absolute. Andy, you ever been down the Keys?
Yes, very much.
I
Yeah.
would think all the traveling you did, you'd have made a stop in the Keys.
Yeah. Quite a few times. Yeah.
Denise has a client that has I think a condo in the Mid Keys, and they have invited us down there before. And one of these times they invite us, we're going to take them up on that offer.
I love Tavernier. That's probably my favorite key.
Which one?
Tavernier.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
It's in the mid-range. It's small. It's really quiet. Out of the fray. Well, I mean, it was a long time ago that I was there, so it might be different now, but.
But who was it? Just said they got over $800 in clad that year. I don't know if I've ever gotten over three.
Mark Casino Detectors.
Yeah, I don't. Gregory, I go out to my garage. Those will all be new finds out in the garage. That's incredible, Mark. I don't think I've ever found over 300.
Hi, Buckle Boy. Jackson asking Mermaid, do you keep log of the coins to see when it adds up to paying off the machine? I think she usually buys lunch.
I keep a tally though. I am at 802 pesos. So, oh no, actually, no, I haven't updated the last two hunts. So I'm probably right at about 1,000 pesos, which is like $54, $55 so far.
It's funny because the Hoover Boys call their clad taco money, and you actually are in a place where you can just walk from the beach and go get your tacos.
Yep. Yep. I had beef tacos today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Buckle Boy, I remember back in the old days when Clearwater Beach still had the quarter parking meters. You could easily find $10, $12, $15 in quarters on a good day on Clearwater Beach because people had to carry tons of quarters and then they always lost them on the beach. And now they have the debit card thing and you just type in your license tag. And, if you find $2 or $3 in quarters on Clearwater Beach now on a long night hunt, you've had a good day. So you're getting less coins. You're getting less coins and less rings. I think compared to the amount of people that were on Clearwater Beach 8 years ago to what they are now, there's more detectorists, better detectors, machines.
Hi, Patty.
And people are realizing now, not everybody, but some people are realizing, hey, this is a really bad place. I could lose a ring. But wow, Mark.
Hey, listen,
Nothing like hitting a virgin spot, Mark. I went down and hit a little park, a little tot lot, and what I call the hood down there in a Section 8 housing in the inner city of this little city, not far from Denise, and it had never been metal detected before. And in 2 days, I got over 265 coins just off the tot lot.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. And, I go back down there now. I hit it like every 3 or 4 months, and I get maybe 6, 7 coins. But, I mean, that anytime you hit a park for the first time,
wow, that's incredible.
now we have to drive. Now we have to drive 30, 40 miles to try and find a park that hasn't been hit. Yeah, that's true, Bucka Boy. I know, Greg. Cha-ching. I know. I did spend, I think 100 or 200 of my quarters once a few years ago when I took the trip up to Maryland to go I took the family vacation. Then I went to the Hoover Boys meeting for the Maryland Free State Club. Turns out their meeting house or their meeting building was in a community center, literally about 8 miles from my cousin's house where I was spending the time. So I went to their meeting. I'll tell you something. That club greeted me like a long lost member. They invited me to their potluck dinner, and it just so happened to be the meeting where Kurt found that Civil War Confederate button, which was a pretty rare button, and he showed that off at that meeting. And then I had found a gold ring that in a tot lot earlier that day, and Brad had his gold test kit there, and he tested it and told me it was gold filled. And I didn't know the difference between gold filled and gold plated, so he'll fill me in on that. And super friendly club.
Super. Where was it in Maryland?
In Rosedale, actually, where they're at, which is a suburb outside of Baltimore County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My cousin lives in Rosedale, and then when I showed her the address, she's like, Rob, that's like 8 miles down the road, Rob. I can have you there in 10 minutes. And I'm like,
Cool.
wow, I still use an old White's PI. There's a lot of people that have those Whites.
What makes pulse induction good? Why is that considered to be?
Yeah,
really-
it goes super deep compared to a VLF machine.
Okay.
But the problem is except Fisher's got one that they don't discriminate things out like the VLF machines do. The Fisher's been working on one now for a while, so
Huh.
like Buck always right. The VLFs get almost as deep as a PI, but you'd watch guys go on the beach, and the guys with the PI would have 10 times as many coins because they're getting the deep ones the VLF machines couldn't reach.
Gotcha.
The Garrett ATX. I've always been told the Garrett machine. Oh, okay, that's a close. Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about that then. There you go, Danny boy. That's Park Rats. That's Park Rats. Every pool tab or everything you get out there makes the soil and the ground cleaner for getting better signals the next time you get there. Park Rat's a firm believer in that. PIs are great for underwater and gold.
Oh, super.
Well, Buckle Boy, the Garrett ATX is waterproof, so I couldn't see why nobody would use it at the beach. But they're very expensive. A lot of people don't want to spend that kind of money either.
Now, what's interesting, Bill, when we do our club hunts, and a lot of the event hunts you go to, like, these dig stocks and everything, they don't allow you to have PIs.
Oh.
Because they basically say those people have an advantage. So if you look at most organized hunts, it'll have a little asterisk on the bottom that says no PI machines in the organized hunts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Danny, PIs do go deeper. That's the reason guys liked them at the beach. Because say you've got, sand washed in from the ocean and added a foot and a half, the PI will reach it, whereas the VLF can't. but you got to dig every target because you don't know what you're digging. So. But when you're looking for coins and gold jewelry and stuff like that, it's worth digging every single. So.
Wow, Gary, you're moving to Florida. What areas you considering, Gary? I love it here, Gary, but you know, I love it here on the West Coast. But I know when Kimberly comes over here, Kimberly, the Sunshine State Detector, she's Pat's digging partner. She freaking hates it over here. She hates our traffic. She hates our roads. And yet I go over to the East Coast and I'm not real big on their traffic and roads, but she's familiar with it. I think there's a lot more old sites over here on our coast to hunt than theirs. And the Gulf is a lot calmer than the
Good
ocean.
night, Jim.
Jim, take care.
Good night, Jim.
Yeah, I think we're going to be calling it, guys. We're all yawning. Plus, I got a bunch of new meds I got to take. So.
Gary says can't decide on a stick built or modular. Well, I can tell you most of the houses here in Florida, most of them, especially your older houses built in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, are all concrete block.
Well, Anna, thank you so much for being up here with us tonight.
Thank you for the invitation.
Donna, have a very good night. Or is she saying toodles to?
Toodles, Donna. But yeah, it's the bewitching hour.
Thank you all very much.
Sorry, Bill. I just wasn't feeling a little.
Oh,
I'm just having stomach issues.
I was just wondering if something was wrong because I hadn't heard from you all day. And it's like,
Well, I will give you the bonus finale question tonight. The bonus finale question was, according to and I don't know the name of it, Statistica, some hotel magazine, hotel trade magazine, which hotel group has the most properties in the United States? Not the most rooms, but the most properties. Is it Wyndham Grand, Choice Hotels, or Marriott Group Hotels?
My guess was going to be Marriott.
Marriott, that's what I say.
I went with Choice Hotels because I know they have like 15 brands under them. And then the one lady at our table said Wyndham first, and I said no, I got them at third. I had Choice, Marriott, Wyndham, and then she had Wyndham, Choice, Wyndham, Marriott, and Choice. It turned out to be Wyndham. She had the first one wrong, right, but she had the second one wrong. It was Wyndham, Marriott, and Choice was the third, but it was like 68 to 64 to 6,200. They were real, and I didn't realize each one of us had that many properties. And the thing is, Bill, we had 110 points, and the third place team stayed put and got 107. If we'd have stayed put and not bet anything, we'd have finished third tonight. So, boardwalk ball.
Purple boy. Appreciate that.
Oh, Kings, that was funny.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
We out of here, Bill?
We're out of here.
All.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you all for being here.
Great seeing you again, dear.